fish!
Dude, we're playing Uno.
Oh.
Uno. Come on, guys, you all know Uno, right? It's got some screwed up rules because nobody knows how to actually play the game, and I actually think Uno is in that place where nobody knows how to play it, and we just go off of what we like to do in the game. Heck, I'd say that the original rules to Uno are weird. Like, you're supposed to, like, have everyone draw a card, and then whoever gets the highest card is the one who's gonna start drawing the cards to everybody. Like, come on, that's not how you do it. But Uno's in that space where it's just a game where it's basically just a cash grab at this point. It's got a lot of variations. Like, you know what they say? It isn't a board game until you can put Dora in it. And oh my god, do I have a lot of them. Actually, let me get them. Just gonna do this with the green screen, why not? What you are looking at right here is all of the Uno games that I own. Well, not all of the Uno games here. There are different games in there, but let me just take all of them out. Yup! Look at all these! Look at all these Uno games that I have. Yup, this is my entire Uno collection right here. Look at all those. There are some that I don't have that I'm going to be talking about, but I only have like the ones that I really wanted, and that's pretty much it. Okay, let's just get the best ones out of the way. Uno Flip. Uno Flip is a really great one. And why is it great? Because you can flip the cards. Actually, let me show you. See, over here we have the light side, which is just the regular Uno side. You know, we have skips, you know, but instead of like +2s and +4s, it's +1s and +2s. See, everything on this side is normal except for this new card. When you play this new card, everybody flips their hand and everything goes to the dark side. And this side is pretty chaotic. Just let me show you the cards here. +5. Skip everyone. A draw roulette, where you have to draw a specific color that the player asks for you to draw. That's so cool. But hey, if you don't like this side, you can always go back to the regular side with this card, and then everything goes back to normal. This Uno is by far my favorite to play. I just love the mechanic of flipping the cards and everything. That is so cool. Okay, let's go to the next one. Uno No Mercy is a game which is just like regular Uno, but a lot more chaotic. See, over here, you know, you have the +2s. There's this +4, which is literally just a +4 reverse. And what happens with this card is that the player who played before you is the one who draws cards. But by far, the best card in the game simply has to be the Draw 10. And you know, there are other versions of Uno out there, which I don't have. Primarily one that I've seen is called Uno Stacko. Now, this is the result of crossbreeding. They took Jenga and Uno and combined them. That is kind of cool, actually. There's Uno Spin, which has a roulette thing that you spin around. But what if you want something that is a little more traditional to Uno? Then why get Uno Dare, of course. Uno Dare is a game where you do dares. There's the kids one and the adults one. Now, the kids one I will never play because all these dares seem incredibly lame. And the adults one has spill-proof cards, which is neat until you actually read the rules, which I'm not going to do that. So, I'll let you do it yourself. But you also have things like Uno Attack, which is kind of cool, actually. I want to get it. And we also have Uno Block Shuffle, which is literally just Block Shuffle, but with cards. But my favorite card is the Custom Wild card. Now, this card is the good stuff, let me tell you. This card is good because you can add any rule to the game. And when I say any, I mean any. Like, I see Facebook moms go like, oh yeah, wouldn't it be silly if everyone had to draw 2 cards? That would be so funny. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries. Listen to me, I have played Uno for an extremely long time, and I have seen a lot of, oh my god, is what I would call these cards. Jesus. Like clip your toenails or draw 15, ruin your diet or draw 25. But the worst one that I've seen has to be this one. Everyone has to write a paragraph in 1 minute based on what the person who drew the card wants. And the worst person has to switch their hand with the deck. Remember how I said you can put any rule to Uno? Yep, that's it. But did you even know there even was a Uno where you could eat? Yeah, there's a milk chocolate version. It's the only version of Uno that has an expiration date on it. Like, all the cards can simply be put into a couple types. There's the enhancers, which simply add like tiny changes to the game, like Uno flips, draw roulette. Then there's the vocal cards, which instead of saying Uno, you say something else. Like, for example, Encanto, We Don't Talk card, which makes everybody silent until somebody gets an Uno. And the Harry Potter version has a Howler card, which makes you scream every single card in your hand, which can be funny, but like if you have like 20 million cards, I'm sorry. Then we have the funny, silly haha ones. They're about what they sound like Kevin's famous chili in The Office Uno has everybody drop their cards, and the last one to do it has to like draw 2 cards, I think. But I feel like you could easily cheat in this one. Oh yeah, there's also non-Parmesan Uno. That's what it sounds like. You can't talk politics in it, and there's no red and blue cards in it. There's also a left-hand version and the BTS one. The BTS one has a card where you have to act out a BTS song. The fact that you can win because you know BTS more simply makes this funnier. But you know, what if I don't want to play Uno? What if I want to play something that barely counts as Uno? Well, that's where the superheroes show up. Basically, these games are Uno Ultimate. They're basically Magic the Gathering, but there's competitive viability because you can lose based on what cards you have. There's one last one that I'm going to talk about, which is the most insane one that I've seen. It's unofficial, but it's worth mentioning, called Uno Amalgam. Now, this version is made by Massacre's Mansion, which is, in this version is really cool. It combines every single version of Uno that I've talked about and more into one whole slop of cards. And when it releases, it's going to be called Camel Cards. Yeah, it's going to be like its own thing. It's not going to be affiliated with Uno in any way, but this is so cool. But anyway, that's all the versions that I want to talk about. Like, I have more versions, but they're not as interesting to talk about. But hey, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.